Welcome everyone, this is Zombie on YouTube. Who else would it be? In this video I'll be showing you what mods I run in World of Warships that I think all people should run to improve their game, and shortcuts to help cut out some loading screens. First thing you will want to do is go to Aslain.com and find World of Warships mod pack. The link should be in the description down below. As of recording this video, it's 11.7, and the new patch of 11.8 is a couple days, which every time there's an update you will have to manually update Aslain's pack and your mods by coming to this very page. You can keep referring back to this video if you want to get the link and whatnot, and what mods to run. So once you've done that, then click on any of these links. It will say it might harm your computer, but it's fine, it won't, because I run Aslain mod pack and I haven't had a problem. It's up to you if you want to take that risk, but if you choose to run it, we can carry on with the video and I'll run anyway. And it should take you all the way to the point where you have to find where your install is. So it's initializing. When it loads, there you go. It should take you all the way to where you can find your game. Just say if it's World of Warships in Steam, you have to find it there. I'll give the link to all of the places where you can find the game, where your game should be in your computer, in the description. And once you've done that, it will take you to the mod customization. So first things first, if you want, you can run the HP bars, which will show you how much HP a target is on the last time they were spotted. Also, for the markers, I run consumables. It will show you if one of your teammates has used, just say, damage con or speed boost, and it will show you what sort of cooldown they're on, which is useful for and when their next radar could be, or next hydro. It's this for the current battery usage. So when it's about run out, it will just say in 3 minutes they're going to be above the surface, and then you can get ready to start shooting them. And then this one, it will show you how long it will take to capture a point. So just say if you're, say, on the other side of the map, you can see this above the map, like 26 seconds, and then your team will capture it. Travel time to capture point. It'll show you how long it would take to get to that place. Regen monitor, you could probably run it if you want, but I feel like it gets in the way of seeing how much HP they've got left, because that's how much they can heal. Spotted indicator is a must-have, I think. It will show you if you're, say, DD spotted by another DD without even them having to tell you, and then you can work your ship's detectability around their detectability and think out what could outspot them. If you're a submarine, this could come in useful, because it will show you what distance from the target these are, and it helps show you where they are, because obviously it's a bit difficult to see the ASWs, and it will go red and whatnot if you're in with its range. This will show you if a ship is going forwards, backwards, or not. So red's for stop, reverse, yellow's for stopping, and green for is going ahead. So this is another probably must have, because it's a bit difficult to see if something's behind an island, and when you're leading up a shot. The dynamic crosshairs is, this one's a preference, but I run dynamic crosshairs, green, Around about 13, 14, you can choose whatever you want. Binocular frame view, you can remove, you know, when you got like the bars on the side, you can basically increasing your FOV while you're in binoculars. And the blur effects, you can remove that when you're in a CV. You can see what your CV's autopilot is doing. You can also use, I don't know what this one is actually. This is up to you. You can customize your gun markers. That's preference. That is preference. This used to be useful back in the old patch, but obviously they've since made it where you can do it while in game. Up to you if you want to increase it a little bit further, but I wouldn't, because that's my preference. The next one I've got is why do I have this one? No, I've got that one. No clue. Some of these mods get activated for no reason. This will show you where on the map in front of you the pinging is. So you know when someone pings the map. You can have session stats, which is, it will show you like what your win rate is of all your games without you having to use a calculator, and how much credits you've earned, and from that session you can use this one to reset it if you want. You've got all the ships in the tech tree. This is you say if you find a test ship in game and you don't know whether or not that ship had radar or not, or the description of their ships are, like say the reload speed's 40 seconds. This will show you. You've got equipment tab, which improves the equipment tab. This is probably a must-have. It will save you a lot of time. Just say if you want to know how much coal you've got, steel, whatnot, instead of having to keep going back to the armory, because sometimes the loading screen in the armory gets stuck. Ship win rate, it will show you instead of having to go to an alternate source to find your win rate, and it will also show you the XP to the next ship without having to go through all these different tabs just to get there. Campaigns, and a switch, it will show you instead of having to keep clicking on campaign. Same with the containers. And Grudge, you know, in that time when you don't mean to use doubloons. And also this will take the last container you had and it will keep purchasing it for you. But I don't know if this mod removes super containers, since I haven't gotten a super container with this yet. I have disabled port notifications. How many times have you tried to look at your ship's stats or how much XP you left, but then you've got 10 notifications going all the way up into the sky, especially the battle post one, massive. So I just disabled this one. If you're a CV main and you play a lot of CVs, I would highly recommend nerfing the black bubble, because how many times have you gone with a torpor and then you can't see the ship that you're going after? It will just, so you can still see the flat cloud, but you can still see the ship that's in front of you. I wouldn't advise completely removing it, because then you're going to take way too much damage, because obviously you just can't see the flak. But medium or high, it's probably a balance of both. So the next one I go battle expert. You know, if something's behind an island or quite far away and you can't really see what type of angle it is to you, this will show you, and it will improve your aim, and it will show you where not to aim, where to aim, etc. And it also shows you if the ship's going forwards or backwards or stopping. Smoke indicator will show you the timer off of the screen. Advanced loading screens. You can have the map and show you where you're spawning. Regen assistance is probably a must-have. Just say if you're on a conqueror and you don't know how much you can heal yet, and you use your super heal too early, you're wasting a lot of HP points you could be receiving. And obviously it's a consumable, so you only use it, consumes it. So I would advise getting as much damage as you can before you DCP, which this will show you. This is useful because, you know, if you've accidentally put the wrong commander on, or what campaign missions you're doing at the time, you can work around that. War timer, it will show you who's gonna win and what you have to do to get that win. Is the enemy winning on capture points? But the enemy team's got more ships, and that means you're winning. Does the enemy have points advantage, even though you got one cap each? Well, that's obvious, but you've got a shot timer. It will show you, say, 20 seconds, and it will tell you when you go dark, and you can do that with a ship. If you know the reload ship speed of a ship, just say New York, about 30 seconds. So every from when you go dark, you wait 10 seconds for them to shoot again, and you do it again. That's how if you were like in a cruiser or something, or a DD. Reload timer, it will show you, instead of minutes, it will show you in seconds, but that's just up to you. Radar timer, it will show you, just say if you're radared by a Des Moines or Minor, it will show you which one of them has radared you. If you know their time of it, when what time and the consumable is, you got on your clock in battle, which is for people who play way too much World of Warships instead of alt tabbing. These are cosmetic stuff. Probably use this one, chicken remover. You can remove them. No, you can't. Bumblebee, remove that. This one, if you like the original Roosevelt, use that one, but this one puts super hornets on your ship, so that's a must have for me, but that's up to you. The next one you want to go is to map environment mods. Remove the fog, and then you can see a bit more clearer. Any glare, you know, puts the sunglasses on. You know how bright some of these maps are, like looking at the Battlefield 3 sun back in the day. And this removes the constant weather effect, so if you're having problems with your FPS and whatnot, you can change that and remove it. Clear underwater, especially if you're playing submarines. Obviously this also comes in handy if you're playing a ship and there's an underwater island. You can avoid this, and so you don't get stuck. So I just have this as both maps and ports. So FPS remover, put up to my monitor's refresh rate. And once you've done that, you click next. You're next again, and it should be done. Once this is completed, of course. Or wait, depends on how fast your computer is. And then it's done. That's it, guys. Thank you for dropping by. That is the mods I run in World of Warships. All the links should be in the description, and the directory of your World of Warships will also be in the description. So I hope this video helps you out, and I'll catch you next time. I also stream on Twitch, but obviously you're probably coming here from my Twitch channel, but hello from Twitch. So catch you all next time. This is Zombie on YouTube.